Purchasing a new home is totally different from buying a resale one. In this video, we are going to look into tips on how to buy a new construction home. So don't go away. Hi everyone, this is Ayub Mehta from eXp Realty. Every week I bring you tips and information on local real estate market. So if you are a resident of the city of Mississauga or are looking to move here, then you should check out my YouTube channel. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button and ring the bell so you are the first one to know when my next video is out. If you are subscribed to my weekly newsletter, then I would love to hear from you as to what kind of content you would like to see in that newsletter. Never heard of it? Well, the link is right there in the description, so go ahead and subscribe right now. Starting this week, I'm experimenting with different types of contents to see what you guys like and what you don't. So please reach out to me with your comments and your input as to what you would like me to continue or change. Your input is so important for me to make sure that I bring you the right content that you all love. So please help me there. Now, going back to our discussion of new constructions. So what is the best time to buy? Well, with a resale home, the timing is all about when you need to buy a home. With the new constructions, since the occupancy is further away by months or sometimes by years, timing your purchase right could mean a good deal of saving for you. Think of the builders as the car dealers. Just like car dealers, the builders also have sales targets to meet. So they are more aggressive at the say end of a quarter or end of 6 months or end of year. So at these times they are more motivated to negotiate a price. Now let's talk about the builder's price list. Well, can you really negotiate a price with a builder? Well, builders don't really like to negotiate the published price because it sets a bad precedent for future deals. They would be more willing to give you discounts and incentives on things like upgrades or parking, locker cost, or maybe closing costs. So you see, builders are not like regular sellers. They are not emotionally attached to the property. Their decision whether or not to sell a property or a unit is based more on time value of money. It's like the money available now is worth more than the money available in the future. So your best bet would be to look for a builder that has inventory sitting in the market for a long time, like 45 days or more. Now, this one is super important. Get everything in writing. You see, the builder's agent will tell you a lot of good things about the area, the development, and even the specific unit. If it is important for you, make sure you get it in writing. These big builders have very highly worded, lengthy purchase agreements written by big lawyers. So make sure you read through and understand everything that is given in that purchase agreement. Better yet, get it reviewed by a real estate agent and a lawyer. Well, that's not a typo. It's actually an acronym for what you see is what you get. Well, in the case of new construction homes, you may not quite get what you see. What I mean by that is the builder's model home are usually an upgraded version of a standard unit. So do not confuse yourself with what you see in the builder's upgraded model home with what you will get with your standard unit. So make sure you have everything in writing, and you understand what finishes, what colors, what upgrades, and what all you are getting with your unit in the agreement. So you might say, why don't I go ahead and buy the builder's model home itself? Well, as I told you, the builders pack great upgrades in these model homes, and they put these up for sale after the whole community is complete and sold. Well, you can get a good deal on these model homes, but the downside is that a lot of visitors and prospective buyers have walked through it to look at it, and it has also served as their office. So you see, it is kind of used, and also you do not get the choice of picking the color of the paint, finishes, and flooring, etc. So it is like buying a professionally designed resale home in a way. Now, do we really need a realtor to buy a new construction home? Let me put it this way. Buying a new construction home is usually more complicated and intimidating than buying a resale home. Generally, the builders presentation centers are staffed by agents who work directly for the builder and not for you. So as a buyer, it is important that you have a realtor who represents you and looks after your best interest. Besides, realtors are not only there to provide you with unbiased information about the area, builder, processes, and contracts. They are also good negotiators who can help you save some bucks down the process. Well, if you think you got any value out of this video, all I ask of you is a little thumbs up from you, so that it keeps me fired up to bring interesting information for you guys every week.